In an ancient time, when a terrible evil threatens the land, only one man can save the world.
Say what? Get out of here.
What? What's the meaning of this?
Oh, we'll just take off that broken record.
I say.
Here, hold my earrings while I take this monster down. I've got your back, darling. We just might burn down this town. Oh no, oh yeah. When you're up against a challenge and you need a helping hand, we've got an arsenal of fireballs, steel stilettos, and a cat. Oh yeah.
Hi, and welcome to Here, Hold My Earrings. My name's Al, and I'm your DM today. With me are Henrietta, Yvonne, Laura, Daria, Sophie, and Ida. Henrietta?
Hi, I'm Henrietta. I'm from Norway, and I play Miali, a moon elf wizard.
Yvonne?
Hi, I'm Yvonne from Canada, and I play Cracker, a half-orc barbarian.
Laura?
Hey, I'm Laura from Germany, and I play Byleth, a tiefling wizard.
Daria, sorry.
Hi, I'm Daria. I'm from Poland, and I play a tiefling sorcerer named Zenis.
I'm so sorry. Sophie?
Hi, I'm Sophie. I'm from Wales, and I play a human wizard named Charlotte.
And also a lesbian vampire.
And also that too.
And Ida?
Hi, I'm Ida. I play Lilith, a wood elf cleric, and I'm from Sweden.
Apparently the lesbian vampire has just stirred something in Ida.
Yeah.
Is it hot in here? It's so hot in here.
It's just me.
Wow.
Nice.
That's what I love about you, Sophie, your modesty and humility. Okay, so take it away.
Okay, so we started our session with Blemish landing in the courtyard of the castle and few guards with their dogs alarmed by it, and by some of our party members splashing in the well. Cracker tries to convince puppies that are hiding in the bushes to stop whining and calm down, and after a few tries she manages to do that. Zenis asks Millie to tell Sabine to make a distraction, and she does just that, and the rest of us hide in the bushes. Byleth tries to distract the other guard and is successful in doing so. So then Lilith tells Blemish to kill the dogs, and he does it, and also eats one of them. The guard that sees Blemish tries to raise an alarm, but as he does, Sabine comes with help and starts a distraction, which makes all the guards that are on the walls turn back to fight the army outside. Some of us are still hiding, and Blemish still tries to kill the dogs, and after he kills all of them, the guard that saw him and was firing crossbow bolts at him runs to get some more help. And we use this time to go into the building. And then when we think what to do next, Millie messages Sabine and tells her that the distraction was a success and we are inside. And she answered that it's good and she already lost some men. Then Byleth uses her doorstop to secure the entrance door. Lilith goes further into the room and hears in some distance a scream with some weird hacking sound. And she tells that to Cracker. As we are getting ready to move on, Byleth witnesses that someone wants to come into the room or building. So we prepare ourselves, blocking the other door, and when we are prepared, we take the doorstop and attack the guard that comes in. He dies quickly, and Zenis closes the door to stop the dogs from coming in. And as she does that, the servant comes in from the other entrance, holding what looks like a basket with a head in it, and Lilith tells Blemish to kill her. And he does that. Cracker looks at the head, but she doesn't recognize to whom the head belongs. So as we move on, we walk into the long corridor. Mon comes up and tells us that there is a throne room there, and show us which way. And then we hear some shouting coming from the throne room. Cracker comes up to one of the doors and gets ready to open it. And when all of us come closer, she tries to open the door, but they are locked. So we move toward the other door, and Millie says that she can make a distraction. So as we are ready to go in, Millie casts knock on the door that makes a loud sound and also unlocks the doors. And we go through the door, this time they are open, and end up in the throne room. There we see Lord Vydar, Lord Neverwinter soldiers, and Zhentarim soldiers. There is also a factory with her dragon, and she's holding a weird purple heart. And in the middle of the throne is Bob, Jeff, and other people that are dressed similar to them. And there is also a weird animated sword that glows red. So we start the fight. Cracker attacks one of the Zhentarim soldiers. Zenis attacks factory. Lord Vydar casts a fireball and kills some of the Zhentarim, but he just doesn't care. Liv and Charlotte tries to convince the Neverwinter soldier to help us fight against the Zhentarim. Maybe they convince some of them, but we are not sure. And then Millie comes in through the other door and ends up on the balcony. And she shoots some magic missiles at the heart that Factory is holding, and Factory is scared. And then Byleth kills one of the Zhentarim soldiers, and that's where we ended, in the middle of the combat.
Excellent. Very good. Thank you very much, Daria. And point of inspiration to Zenis.
Might be useful today.
Yes, especially today of all days. Right. Okay, so okay. Where were we in terms of the... So we are at the top of the order, and it is Cracker's turn.
And I'm not in the room, and it's all black for me, so I don't know what happened there.
Oh, is everybody else also seeing black?
Am
No,
I on the
we're
wrong map?
all
No,
black.
I'm on the wrong map.
Yeah.
Nope, nothing. Nothing.
Got a cracker
It's okay.
moment.
It's a Cracker moment.
Gaslighting the DM.
Zoom out, Yvonne. Zoom out. Okay, I'm good. So, Cracker is going to step to here and attack this frickin' sword. This thing right here.
Okay.
Because it's annoying me. And I'm raging, and I am recklessly attacking.
I need to double check something real quick.
Can I attack that sword? Maybe I should ask
Yeah,
that question first.
that's a good question, actually. I'm not even sure if you can attack it. I mean, you can try. So what you're looking at is, you think, because you've seen this before with other members of your party, past and present, that this is a specific manifestation of a spell that you've seen clerics in your group use, clerics and druids, and that it is more of a representation rather than a physical weapon. You see that Vydar, Lord Vydar, is carrying on his side the bit of the light sword that he normally carries.
Okay, then I definitely wouldn't attack it because I know that there's not much I can do to it. So I'm going to attack this guy instead.
Okay. I didn't think that was fair for you to, because it does look like a real weapon, a real item. So And there are situations where that would be something that might be attackable, but in this case, no. Okay, go ahead and roll your damage. All right, wow, that's a crit.
Yep.
Sorry, which one was it? This one down here?
This one right here. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you decapitate him. His head goes flying.
Okay, and I'm going to step to here. So I don't
And-
think I trigger an attack of opportunity if I move 5 foot around it, right?
No, well, no.
Okay. And I'm going to, can I make an attack on their bonds without hurting them?
Yes, you can try.
Okay.
So they are chained,
Okay.
not bound by rope.
Okay.
But you can try.
Okay, 12.
I'll say that you fail to get the right angle and your axe bounces off the manacles currently holding Bob in place. Jet whispers, "Get this collar off me and I can do something." And you notice that all of them are wearing a little metal collar that's got a little bit of glowing purple stone in it.
Okay.
Well done. Do you want to move some more, or do you have a
No, I'm
bonus
just
action?
gonna. Nope,
Okay.
I'm just gonna stay there.
Okay. Zanice?
I'm going to use Mind Sliver on this one.
Okay. Ooh, yeah. He grabs the Zhentarim, grabs his head in both of his hands, seems to reel backwards briefly. All done?
That's it.
Okay. So it is the guard's turn. You watch as this floating weapon glides effortlessly through the air and approaches one of the kneeling roguelike alliance members, as it were, and without any effort slices through its head, his head. The decapitated corpse topples over, the head rolls off to the side, landing at the feet of the accountant. And as it does so, this little spark seems to emerge from where the neck and head used to be attached and gently flies towards Factory Fidget Spinner and enters the purple stone heart that she is still holding. That now shows a small crack as a result of the damage done to it from the attack specifically by Mieli. The two guards that, the two militia members that you had successfully turned are unsure as to what to do, and they back off from the combat, but they don't actually engage against the Zhentarim. The rest of them continue to move forward and will attempt to attack you. Zanice, unfortunately, because she's in the front, is going to get a little bit of extra attention. Two of them are going to have advantage because of their positioning. So let's have Henrietta and Yvonne roll 2d20s each, please. Ooh, wow, okay. So the 13. And Daria, would you remind me what Zanice's armor class is again, please?
11.
Okay. So the second one is going to hit. That'll be 6 points for slashing. And then Laura and Sophie and Ida, would you each roll a d20? Okay. So that's going to be another 12 altogether. So 18. The one that was wounded just now by Zanice will attempt to slash at Byleth. Daria, do you want to roll that attack?
12.
That hits.
Okay, so he has a bonus as well. So that'll be 6 points for you.
But I'll cast Hellish Rebuke as a reaction.
Okay, yes.
How
much is that again?
2d10, I think, because I
Mhm.
cast it at a higher level. And
Okay.
minus 1d4 though.
Ooh. So it's a 15, it's a 12,
Yeah.
but your DC is only
It's sad.
11?
Yes, because it's I have another modifier for it.
Oh, because it's charisma?
Charisma. Yeah, that's my
Oh,
modifier.
right. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, so
That's half damage.
so it's half damage, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, so that's a total of 12 points, half for 6. So he's right?
Yes.
Okay, so he's very badly injured. His face is burnt. His sword arm is completely singed. He looks very bad off, and his neck is burned completely. He's still standing, but he looks like he could go over very quickly. And of course, the fight is draining out of him very fast. The real Lieutenant Diego will move up to Cracker and engage. Sophie and Ida, would you like to roll an attack each?
Sure.
11.
19.
Ooh, okay. What's your armor class again there, Yvonne? Is it 18?
17.
17. Okay, so the first attack's going to miss, but it comes very close, and as a result of dodging out of the way, you end up positioning yourself for the riposte, as it were, and carves you up, and that's 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And he will move to behind you afterwards as well. Now, Factori shouts out, "Yes, just another one, and it will be complete." And she looks at Lord Vydar, who doesn't seem to pay much attention. Vydar, however, has got other things he's focused on. He seems to start casting a spell, and he aims it at Cracker. Okay, that was your chance for counterspell? No counterspell. Okay. Cracker, please roll a wisdom saving throw.
That's great.
Yeah, your strong suit. Okay, a 14, which is not bad, but unfortunately, he's a little bit more powerful than that. Cracker, you feel this unfightable urge to obey your new master.
Ugh.
Oh, actually, you have an advantage on saving throw. Apologize. Go ahead with roll once more. Nope.
Oh no.
And in
You
your
didn't have high
mind, you hear, "Kill them all." And you involuntarily turn to face your former teammates. The rest of you notice a change in Cracker's demeanor as she starts huffing and puffing even more angrily than she normally does. I mean, she looks angry. She looks so angry. She looks like somebody got her coffee order wrong in the morning, gave her decaf. That's how angry she looks.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, exactly.
Horrifying.
Yeah, and she's directing it at all of you lot in the corner there, especially Lilith. What did Lilith ever do to you? Well, I'll tell you what she did. The automaton, formerly known as Wood, starts to move forward. And because Cracker is no longer an enemy, she does not get an attack of opportunity. Wood will move over to Byleth and Charlotte, standing over the course of the down Zhentarim, and will silently use some hand signals first, giving what appears to be a shrugging motion, and then reaches out and tries to touch Charlotte. Charlotte, would you make a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah. Oops.
Oh, right. Yes. Well, that's fine. We'll take the left number. You feel a tingle of energy through your body, but before anything happens, you successfully manage to deflect some of it. You withstand it. Perhaps you were given a bit of benefit from your beautiful silk dress. Apparently has some energy dispersing properties. And the automata looks at its hands and you, and then does this motion where it takes one hand and seemingly wipes what would be sweat on a humanoid off of its brow, as if it's relieved that it failed.
Oh.
Lilith, it is your turn.
Yes. I'm gonna use my actions to call for Blemish. Blemish, come here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to move my spiritual weapon
Yes.
here and attack the heart.
Okay. So we're going to put Blemish just outside the door because even with a dash, he's going to take that long to get there. So he'll be... We'll put him there, but he's in combat next round, basically. Okay. All right. And you're attacking the heart, presumably.
Yes, the heart.
Okay. Very good. Yes, the 18 hits, which combined with the damage already done by Mia Lee. You see the crack widen further. And Factoria shouts, "No!" But it doesn't explode. Well done.
I also want to move.
Yes.
There.
Okay. Very
or
good.
Here.
You're going to pass this guy, so
Yeah.
he would get an attack of opportunity.
Mhm.
Okay,
That's
you
okay.
want that to happen. Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Right. There's no concentration. That's what I thought. Okay. All right. Yeah, Daria, would you like to roll an attack, opportunity attack?
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Ouch. Oh my god. Maybe not me.
It's still okay.
Oh.
It appears that two of you have switched sides.
You too, Denise.
Yeah, at two Zanice. So that'll be the the military man doesn't seem to be wielding as big a weapon, but it is a crit. So we'll call that 8 points of slashing damage to Lilith.
Yeah.
Okay, Mia Lee.
Yes. I guess I don't know what Jet said to Cracker, right? I'm too far away.
I'll say that he shouted it, and you could hear it.
Okay. Can I see the gem on the collar?
You mean, can you target it with magic missile?
Yep.
Yes, you can. See, this is what happens when you've known each other for a long time. You can practically read each other's minds.
And then, well, I'm going to try one magic missile, so at that one, and shoot
You can
one.
choose. You can choose later. You can choose them later, one by one.
Okay. Because I'm going to try one at. I'm going to start with jets and see
Okay.
if one will break it. And 1, 5.
Yes, and the
Nice.
collar, the gem explodes. It's a very small little gem. It explodes, and Jet immediately disappears.
Okay. And I am going to target the other one at Bob's.
Okay. Yes, and that one also explodes. Bob does not disappear, but he stands up immediately. And the
Sorry.
next thing you know, the manacles that Cracker had been targeting fall to the ground.
Good. And the last one at the heart.
Okay.
2.
Yes. Some real serious cracks are starting to appear, and you see some purplish white light start to emanate out from inside the heart. And as it does so, Factori looks very, very scared, and she gently puts the heart down on the ground and starts moving away from it and hiding behind the throne. We're going to say the heart's still here, though. All right. Very good. Well done.
How far is this down from the balcony?
30 feet?
Sorry? Okay. I'm going to
30.
stay. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
That's gonna
it's
hurt.
like a very, very high, imagine a church nave or something. It's that kind of structure.
Okay.
All right. Well done. Yes, that would hurt. I mean, if you could justify why you wouldn't take as much damage, maybe jumping and trying to catch a chandelier or sliding down one of the banners that adorn the hall.
With my strength, I'm gonna plummet.
Well, dexterity, maybe, I don't know. It's up to you if you want to try to make it dramatic.
I'm gonna stay for now.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Come on, all the cool kids are doing it. Okay. I guess we are on to Byleth.
Mm-hmm. I think I would like to cast Dispel Magic on Cracker. Yeah. And
Okay.
I think I want to use my inspiration too. So it doesn't, I mean, I need to roll something, right?
Yes, it is definitely a higher level spell than your Dispel
Mhm.
Magic. So it's a it's a 5th level spell. So the DC is 10 plus 5.
Uh-huh. So, okay. Um, mhm. With my spellcasting ability, so
Wow.
20.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And I can't really move, so
Yes. Well,
staying here.
Cracker shakes off the effects of the spell. She's still technically raging because she hasn't had a turn yet, and so how does Cracker feel about temporarily losing her mind and almost going after her party mates over something as trivial as decaf coffee.
I don't know why. I still have this residual kind of like, why am I so pissed off at Lilith?
To be fair, sometimes I do too. She has too many houses, damn it, and all the servants.
Her TV is too big. It's just not fair.
Poor Ida. We love you, Ida. You know that. Being the target of our ire is a sign of love.
It is.
That's good.
I know that if Ida ever has a bad session, she just has one of her servants beaten. Just kidding. I'm sure she doesn't do that. She has one of her other servants beat the servant. All right, very good turn, Byleth and Mealy, both. All right, it's Charlotte, aka the Queen, aka Lady Fishfingers.
No.
Yes.
No. Do you think I can see the heart from here?
Sure. Why not?
Okay.
Yay.
I'm looking forward to seeing what this will do. I'm gonna magic missile the heart.
Not because it's actually a tactically smart thing to do, but yeah, let's see what happens.
Pew. Anything happen? From one
Yes. Well, from one pew, the cracks get bigger. You feel like maybe 2 or 3 pews might do it.
Pew.
Yes, and with the second pew, the crack starts to widen. You see it, separate little bits of it start to float away and out. And hang on. And then there is a blinding flashing light, and the whole room seems to be filled with purple dust. We're going to use wrong one.
Oh.
Yes. Ruh-roh.
Is that good? Did I help? I still have one more pew in me.
Ruh-roh, Shaggy.
I'll pew this guy. Pew.
Okay. The wounded one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and he dies. It just goes right through his face, and his face just collapses.
Good. Oh, and I'm not done. I also want to use my bonus action to yeah. Oh.
Strength save?
Oh, I didn't fix this. Oh, there we go. Yes. Telekinetically push the cute mannequin in front of me.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. So he's going to do a strength saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Not you. Yeah. So you just roll a d20 for him.
Yeah. 3.
Ooh.
Okay. Yes. He goes flying backwards. And as he does so, he blows you a little kiss with his hand.
Oh. Cutie pie.
You sense his heart's not in it. If he had one. All right, Cracker. You are no longer under the control of Vydar, who, as the spell is being removed thanks to Byleth's arcane capabilities, you sense a telekinetic shout of frustration from Vydar. More like a growl, really. What would you like to do?
Well, firstly, can I see the little purple gem on this guy's collar?
Sure.
And can I give it a little tap with my great axe without hurting him?
Yeah, it's tough, right? So because it's a magic
Yeah, I'm
missile
kind of
doesn't
thinking
even
that's not.
magic missile doesn't require an attack roll. You can definitely do it, right? It's not like impossible. And he's not fighting you. So I won't force you to roll with disadvantage or something. But
Okay.
doing it at just the right time, go ahead and roll with advantage. And it's a question of whether or not you nick him or do some damage, but
Oh,
how much
God.
pressure
So
to apply.
non-lethal something
Sure. You won't kill him no matter what
26.
happens.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you get it and you tap it and the thing explodes. And oh, so sorry, that's Bob you're doing, right?
Yeah, that's Bob.
Oh, Bob was already freed.
Oh, Bob was freed?
Yeah, Bob was
Oh,
freed
I'm
by
sorry.
Miavi's other magic missile.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, forget it.
The other
Then
ninja, this one over here, is still bound.
Okay. Well, I gotta take care of this guy first.
Okay.
So I turn, recklessly attack him. So you
Okay.
can take the. Do you want me to do another roll, or do you want to take that roll?
Yeah. Because I think if it was the other way around, you would have been like, "Can I roll it again?" Yeah. So.
Yeah. How's 20?
Yeah. Okay. 20's gonna do it.
Okay, and so that's
You chop off one
my.
end of one of his ridiculous mustaches and his mustache, and he looks very, very upset about that, especially since he's dripping wet.
But I
So.
can't give psychic damage. I'm just kidding. Okay, and one more. 17.
He manages to dodge out of the way
Damn it.
on your second attack, which would have been good. That's a lot of damage. Okay, well done. All right, Zanice.
I'm going to miss this step
Okay.
and move to here with my movement.
Okay, hang on one sec. Before you do that, I would like you to roll a d20. Ooh, roll percentile dice.
Shit.
What is happening?
Oh no!
What?
What is going on?
What does this mean?
I'm dead.
We will find
No.
Suddenly.
out.
Okay, I would like you to keep track. You sense that something has gone awry, and your connection with the weave no longer feels normal. You do complete your Misty Step, but I want you to, Daria, could you help me keep track of your turns for the next minute? Every time
Okay.
you use magic, you are not sure what's going to happen.
Just great. And I'm gonna chuck a healing potion.
The safe option. All right. The
6.
guards. Well done. Okay. Yeah, 6, right. The guards again. There aren't too many of them left. Let's see. Factore is visibly upset about the destruction of the heart. And she starts screaming and raging in the corner. Not like a barbarian style attacking rage, more like a just futile, frustrated attempt to expressing herself. She runs up to Vydar and starts kind of gently pounding on his armor with her little fists. It's so ridiculous that nobody takes it seriously, and even Vydar doesn't seem to even notice. Let's see. Zanice is no longer there, but Lilith is there. So let's have Daria roll an attack against Lilith. All right. This one's going to go up to... Oh, I guess they see Blemish coming through the doorway, so he's going to stop at Byleth and Charlotte. And he doesn't know who Charlotte is, really. The militia being, on the inside of the walls haven't really heard the whole story of the so-called return of the queen, as it were. So he's going to go for Charlotte. Yvonne, do you want to roll that attack?
9.
Okay, and what is Charlotte's armor class?
15.
Is it really?
I've got mage armor on.
Oh, right. Yes. Well done. Okay. Yes. So that bounces off your mage armor. You're very glad that you have it because you think that was the difference. This one is also going to go after Charlotte. Henrietta, would you like to roll that one?
Sure. Oh, sorry.
You
It's
guys
okay.
you guys are really doing well with the 1s and the 20s. Okay, so that'll be, we'll call it 11 points. This one's going to run up to Byleth and attack Byleth. Let's have Sophie roll that one. Okay, that looks like it's going to miss. And this one will also attack Byleth. Ida?
Sure. 4.
Wow, okay. So a lot of misses. Well done.
Nice.
Bob is going to... Well, no, I think Bob will stay where he is. But the wood fellow is going to move towards Cracker and half-heartedly attempt to pummel Cracker with 2 wooden little fists. So let's have an attack rolled by Henrietta and Laura. Okay. I think the 15 is going to hit. Oh, weren't you recklessly attacking or something at some point?
Yep. Oh, sorry. Yes. Sorry. Advantage, please.
Okay, so that'll be advantage for each of those. All right. I think the 15 is going to hit, but the second one obviously is not. So that'll be, it doesn't do a lot of damage. It's going to be 3 points, which you can also have to 1.
Ow.
Okay. Now, what does Vydar do? Vydar starts casting a spell. Who wants to roll for Vydar? Any takers? I can hear that coughing again. Is that your boyfriend again, Sophie?
Huh? No.
Oh. Well, somebody's boyfriend is coughing, or husband. Anybody want to roll for Vydar?
I will.
Okay. Roll a d20 first.
19.
Okay.
Is that good
So,
or bad?
well, you see a very large spectral hand start to emerge. And what happened to it? I had a second ago. It's not a mage hand. It's like the size of any one of your actual characters. If I could, what do I do with it? There you go. And he's going to put himself right there. And it's actually it's bigger. I'll put it. I guess he has to go there because he can't fit otherwise. And it is going to attack Byleth. It turns itself into a giant fist and attempts to hit Byleth square in the face. Daria, would you like to roll the attack roll?
Getting sucker punched.
Yes. Well, with all the bonuses, I'm pretty sure that's going to go through whatever you've got.
Yeah.
Eh.
Don't even bother casting shield.
For 21
Oh, man.
bludgeoning damage.
Ouchie.
One of your horns cracks. You can feel it. There's blood streaming from your nostrils. The puffiness in your face is going to take days to go down, assuming you survive this. It's definitely going to ruin your... You're going to have to find a whole new color palette to cover up all the bruising. And that'll be their turn. Lilith.
Yes. I'm gonna tell Blemish to attack the guards.
Okay, great. So go ahead and roll for Blemish, all 3 of his attacks.
Yes.
And tell me which one you're attacking before you roll.
I should probably start with this one.
Sure, yeah. Okay.
Attack 13 with 10 damage.
Yeah, 13's not going to quite get through all the armor the guy's wearing.
No?
No.
So 20 on the claw.
That'll do it. Yep. He's very badly injured. He looks like he's seriously wounded.
And 25 and 10.
Oh, and that finishes him off. And Blemish literally just claws him to death. Well done.
I'm also going to use my bonus action to move to heal myself with healing words.
Okay. Nice. All right, 6 points. Well done. Okay, Mealy.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot the spiritual weapon. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll just go after Cracker because she's right there. Let's have one attack on Cracker. Henrietta.
Okay. 9.
And that's going to miss. Oh, but with advantage. So go ahead and
Yep.
roll with advantage.
9.
And it'll miss.
Nice.
9 and then 9. Okay.
9.
Very good.
9.
All right. Mealy.
Right. Problem is I didn't fight Lord Vydar last time.
Presumably with all the long rests and the fact that he's been on your radar screen, you would have known to read through the journal about Lord Vydar between that and asking everybody around the campsite. So you can say that any tactical knowledge that Dylan might have had would have transferred to your character, at least for the purposes of fighting Vydar.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if I knew if he could use shield. If I've seen that or read that someplace.
Well, if you remember it.
I don't know. So that's the problem. And I wasn't here for the
Go
last.
ahead and roll history.
Okay.
I personally can't recall if he's used it in your presence, but that doesn't mean he didn't. So it's possible that he did.
History 14.
You remember you remember reading an account where he stood straight and still in the fight with the white dragon that was retold in the museum. And you don't know if it's just propaganda or exaggeration, but it appeared that the claws of the very powerful dragon looked like they were going to crush him at one point, and then just sort of seemed to be stopped by an impenetrable barrier.
Okay. Then I'm not gonna use that. I am going to cast a firebolt at this guy, De La Morte or something. What it's called? The wet guy.
Diego.
Diego. 14. That's not gonna hit.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
That's
it.
Yep.
All right. Yes, you are outside the cloud. Okay. Well, technically the cloud fills the entire space, so I think you should also roll. It's only limited by the space. Roll a d20 first. Let's see what happens.
7.
Okay, nothing seems to affect your spell casting this time.
Did
Byleth.
something happen to Lord Vydar when he cast the spell?
Well, we also rolled with him, didn't we?
We did, maybe. Was
Yeah.
that what that?
The
Okay,
19, I think.
Okay.
Right?
Probably.
Dario was a little unlucky.
Yeah.
Or lucky, as the case may be. You know?
Maybe.
Tells us it's a good story, if nothing else.
Yeah.
Okay, Byleth.
Yeah. Did I see Bob doing anything? I know I can't see Jet, but did Bob do
Yeah,
anything?
Bob.
Or was it
Well,
just
Bob
Tommy?
stood up and the manacles fell off, but Bob basically will follow the same NPC rules as everybody else. So
Oh,
if you want him to
okay.
do something specific,
All right. Makes sense. I am going to. If I go here, I'll go out, right? So the door's behind Blemish.
yeah. I mean, if you want to try to hide next to him, I'll say there's space for you to do it. The room is a little bit bigger than this map shows, so there is some space behind. I wouldn't say you can go directly behind him, but you can certainly hide from. You can get an angle to get some cover, but we haven't been using cover, so the same way I could say you could target Factore or the shard or the phase rust gem, I haven't really penalized, so I think it would be a little bit unfair to start doing that now against them.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. I'll just Misty Step out. I can't get up to where Mealy is, right?
You can.
I can. Ah,
Well,
okay.
Misty Step's 30 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Let's pretend or imagine there's a balcony that, like a viewing balcony, right?
Uh-huh. Okay.
So
And I'd be affected by the Smiths too, right? Everyone is in the room.
it's the world is full of mysteries, my friend.
Aw. Okay. Yeah, I'll just cast
Can you
Misty
tell me
Step.
if I'm going to succeed? Because if not, I'm not going to
Do
take
I
that
feel
action.
the purplish glittery air around me or not?
You are surrounded by everything purplish. It's like if you're wearing purplish
Purple.
tinged glasses.
Ah, I love purple. Okay, cool.
There you go. Then you have to do it.
Yeah. I'll cast Misty Step.
Okay, roll a
Um,
d20 first.
Yay. just a d20. 14.
Okay, you complete your Misty Step.
Very nice. I don't
You
know.
want to move
Is
your
it
token?
here?
Well, let's say you have to
Or
be on the border. Like
here?
here or here. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, great. And then I'll spells. Yeah, I guess I'll still cast
I'll
Toll the
put you down
Dead.
there.
Oh, okay, right. On that one. Oh, maybe the Zhentarim, I guess. Oh, wait, no. This one. Sorry. The one that's right next to Lilith.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Roll a d20 again first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
6.
All right. You can roll his save.
All right. 1.
Oh. Well, it's lucky you didn't go in the wrong direction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's going to take quite a bit of damage there. Well done. The loud peals of phantom bells ring throughout the hallway. And you think to yourself, you know, that kind of goes nice with like the Gothic architectural style.
Aesthetically pleasing.
Aesthetically pleasing and consistent. All right. Charlotte.
I'm also going to Misty Step.
Well, that's
Why
mage
you
armor,
snickering?
so.
Oh, oopsie.
But also, you're just like everybody's just like leaving Lilith. Lilith's like trapped there with like her little her armor. All right.
So what happens first? Do I roll first or do I move first?
No, you definitely roll first.
Okay. 15.
Okay. All right. Where are you moving to, actually?
Let's see. There.
Okay.
And then while I'm here, I'm just going to throw a little frostbite at this guy in front of Lilith.
Okay.
Bloop. And then the DC save. And he got a 9.
You roll the D20 first.
Oh, I rolled D20. He got a 9.
That's not how it works.
Huh?
Roll a D20 when you don't know what the outcome is going to be.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So, yes, we'll say that the frostbite lands and he takes
Yay.
some damage and... Oh, I'm so sorry.
What?
I sneezed.
That scared me.
Me too.
It was so cold that it made me subconsciously sneeze.
Okay, well, good. Oh, he died.
He
Nice.
sneezes very loudly and then he dies.
Yes.
You watch as like his boogers just freeze on his face and then he just collapses over.
I'm
Well done.
satisfied. I'm also ready
You're
to be here.
And a couple of like frozen bits of snot land on Lilith's armor and bounce off and land at her feet.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. Cracker.
I'm going to keep swinging at this guy.
Okay.
I am not recklessly attacking. I am just normally raging. I'm thinking about that coffee. Take it.
Oh.
God damn. Don't mess with her coffee. It's the moral of this story.
Yep.
All right. Well done.
He's still standing. Okay. And swingy too. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's not good. He ducks
That's
underneath
gonna
that
be-
one effortlessly. It's like a John Woo Matrix style backwards lean. All right. Zanice, would you please roll a D100?
Of course. 75.
Okay. Without even starting to do any magic, you start to sense a change over your body and you begin, at first you don't understand why, but everything seems to be getting brighter around you. Around, you know, with the effect of the purple dust permeating the air in the throne room and refracting off of every surface. It just seems like everything's glowing. And then you realize you're the one glowing. The rest of you who can see Zanice, which is pretty much everybody, notice that she's starting to glow a bright blue and purple. And it's very, very bright. It's so bright that you can't really look at her directly. If you were any closer, especially Charlotte, you would feel like you might not be able to see past the glow of Zanice. It might just be her personality. Hard to say. All right, Daria.
Definitely
You
that.
can, yes, you can take your turn now.
I'm gonna take out my crossbow. I will shoot at Diego.
No more magic for me, guys.
Oh,
Fireball is
15.
out. Yes, the crossbow is going to miss, and it's going to bounce off the wall behind him.
And I'm gonna move a little back.
Okay. Let's see. So Vydar is going to have the hand move up to Byleth because he understands intuitively that Byleth is the reason why his control over Cracker was dismissed. Plus, he saw Byleth casting that spell. And he will try to punch Byleth in the face again. Because, who wouldn't want to punch Byleth in the face, really?
Not nice.
Sorry. Okay, so let's have an attack roll. Yvonne, you want to roll that attack roll?
Okay. They got
Well, the good
I
news
might-
is it's an 8. Yes.
I might still use shield.
Yeah. Let me tell you if it hits first. Don't. You're not
Okay.
wasting. You don't waste until you know you're
Okay,
getting
okay.
hit. You just don't know
Armor
if the
class
shield would be
12.
effective. Yeah.
Mhm.
So your armor class is what again? You're 12?
12. Mhm.
Oh, it's definitely going to hit you.
Okay, then I'll use shield.
Okay, so that'll make it 17. And he rolled an 8, right? So he's still going to hit you through your shield. Yeah, well, you don't know until you do it, right? The rules are you know that it's going to hit you, but you don't know if the shield's going to be effective enough. The good news is the shield's up the whole turn, so if anybody else targets you, you still have it. Just keep that in mind.
I'm gonna be down anyway.
Well, okay. 48. Well, it's only 13, so that's not that bad.
But I'm down.
Okay. Dead is dead?
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe you shouldn't have thwarted Vydar. Just let him run rampage with Cracker. Vydar will also use... oh, you've forgotten your spiritual weapon there. Ida.
No.
Have you used your spiritual weapon every turn?
No, I haven't. I
you
healed
only cast-
myself.
Oh, right. Okay. So this Vydar's weapon is going to attack Cracker. Let's have an attack roll. Ida, why don't you roll the attack roll on Cracker?
6. Oh, I have to roll twice, right? Is it still an advantage? Yeah.
Oh no, wait! I didn't
no,
recklessly attack this
No,
turn.
I
Sorry.
don't.
No.
I don't think it is. Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
so. Okay. And since he's not, well, he's not casting spells, so yeah, he doesn't need to roll those things. Okay, but he will cast another spell. Laura, why don't you roll a d20 to see what happens when he casts a spell?
2.
Ooh. Well, I'll let you roll on a d100.
Pull yourself up, please.
Oh.
31.
Vydar disappears.
Oh.
Yes, we did it.
We succeeded.
We'll start to celebrate. Yeah.
kind of still there?
Well, why don't we say it's not? I think
Yay!
according to the rules, it should be gone. It should be still there, but I'm going to be generous and say it's gone.
What about that
We did
little
it, guys.
Well, this one didn't require concentration at all. So,
Okay.
and he's not dead. He's just, you suddenly see like a little ball of energy appears next to him, and then suddenly he looks like he just gets shrinked and sucked through.
Huh.
You get the feeling that he's going to be back, though.
Yeah.
Who have we got left? We've got the lieutenant, 2 militia, and 1 Zhent. And these other militia, the ones that never surrendered, but they were never on your side either. They were just protecting Never Ember. They are going to move to surround Factore and insist that she surrender, at which point Factore will throw her little hands up and shout, "I just wanted to bring back my people." The wooden automaton seems confused by all of this, possibly because it's not been given any specific orders from Factore, and will raise its hands up halfway, almost as if it's trying to indicate that it means no harm, and will back away from Cracker. Does Cracker want to use a reaction to take an opportunity attack?
No.
Okay. And it's going to keep going until it gets into the corner, at which point it will hunch down and sort of bury its head in its folded arms on its knees. The remaining fighters in the opposite corner of the room don't really know what's going on. There's a bit of obscuration from the purple haze of the Fair's Rest. They'll keep going, but they're not going to engage with Blemish because they've seen what Blemish can do. So they're going to go pick on poor Lilith, who was doing nothing except minding her own business, trying to heal herself. Let's have 3 attacks on Lilith, Henrietta, Yvonne, and Laura. Okay. I think the 16 is gonna maybe hit. What's your armor class again?
20.
20. You know what? That's not going to hit. And I think all we have left is Lieutenant Diego. Diego, not sure what's happening, is going to keep going because, he's Diego. And he's a little bit pissed off about all of this. So he's going to give 2 swings to Cracker. And, well, hang on. Who was it who made him disappear? Oh, he did it himself. Diego's going to attack Cracker twice. Daria and Sophie.
16.
Okay. 16 is definitely going to hit. We'll call that 11 points. And I think I got everybody. All right. Lilith.
Yes, I'm gonna tell Blemish to keep attacking the guards.
Okay. You want to specify one?
Yes, the Zhentarim.
Okay. You will move up and go ahead. You can roll the attacks.
Yes.
And if he kills it early, I'll let you use the rest of your action to tell him to attack a different one.
Okay, 21 on attack and 7 piercing damage.
Okay, so that's definitely going to get through, and it definitely seems to hurt him, but he's alive still.
18 claw and 15 damage.
Sure. Well, that's going to finish him off for sure. So you have one
So-
attack left.
Yeah, on
Okay.
the one on the bottom.
Okay.
18 and 14.
Wow, and that's
18.
going to finish the second one off.
Thank
Okay.
you, Blemish.
Blemish gives you a great big gnarled thumbs up with like a nasty hangnail from his thumb. All right. Anything else you'd like to do, Lilith?
I'm gonna move my spear. 1, 2, 3, 4 next to Cracker.
Okay.
That's 4 out of 10.
Thank you. Mealy.
Yes. I am going to run over to Byleth and shove a goodberry in her throat.
Okay.
And just say, get up, no time for sleeping.
No, just 5 more minutes.
It's like when you're already half passed out at the party and somebody forces you to take a last vodka jello shot and you're just like, no, I can't.
I want to. It was so peaceful.
And then I am going to activate my blade song.
Bit late now.
No.
Okay. All right.
Just getting started.
Keep track of your turns.
Mhm.
All right. Well done. Byleth, you were lying on the floor. You
Yeah.
had such a nice dream. You were floating in a gentle stream going down a cool mountain. It was peaceful. There were birds and butterflies, and suddenly you're brought back into this world of violence
No.
and chaos, staring at Mealy's face upside down, looking at you, shouting through the haze.
Maybe someday I'll go back. But for now, I don't even know if I want to get up. I would have cover if I just kept down, right?
Yes, there is cover there's complete cover.
Okay. Well, I'll drink a healing potion
Okay.
at 2d4 plus 2.
Oh,
I wrote
yes.
down.
Yes, that's right. Okay,
4. Yeah.
that's 8.
8.
Well done.
Very nice.
So basically, you literally are just laying there having a jello shot.
Yeah.
And
It's
did you bring
nice.
enough for the whole class, Laura?
Just for me.
Oh. A jello shot for the vegetarian.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right, exactly. It's made from guar gum, which is
Delicious.
vegetarian.
Mhm.
Okay,
That's it for now.
okay. We'll have Charlotte go, and then we'll take a break.
Okay. I'm just gonna call to the soldier by Lilith, and I'll say, "Soldier, go back to your lord, or you'll meet the same fate as your comrade."
Oh, the one that's by Lilith. Okay, yes, right. Well done. Go ahead, roll with advantage. Persuasion, intimidation, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I get for trying intimidation. I should have gone with persuasion.
Or performance.
I'm
I
just
think
gonna.
I think what Sophie's saying is that she nerfed herself on purpose for some reason.
Well, they're both the same mechanically for me, but I just
Oh,
the gods
okay.
probably thought no.
Yeah.
I'm Charlotte's just gonna turn and run back in shame.
He obviously doesn't respect vampire lesbians very much.
Why me?
I know. It's always about you. All right. Well, that was very exciting. Before we see how the rest of this plays out, shall we all take a 10-minute break?
Yes,
Yes.
please.
That's
All
good.
right.
Coffee.
Yes.
Alrighty.
After all that talk about coffee, I'm sure I got somebody excited.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi. We hope you're enjoying this episode, and if so, please like and subscribe. And remember, the next time your DM says, roll initiative, yell back,
Here.
Here, hold my earrings.
Here, my earrings.
This is good. I think we only need this take.
All right, so we are back, and it is Cracker's turn.
I'm
How's
just gonna
Cracker
keep hammering
looking?
on this annoying guy. Fine. I'm fine.
Okay, good. That
Yeah,
means I can dish
you know.
out a little more damage to Cracker.
That's great. No, I'm
There
terrible.
you go.
Hair's a mess.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Got that wild look in your eyes because you keep getting decaf.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Like your body
Gotta take this
thinks
guy
it's
down.
coffee. All right, 15. I don't think
And
15 hits.
another
I
swing.
know. Yeah, that'll
17?
do it. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
it's technically 17 should have hit, but I'm gonna let you do it because you've got that wild-eyed look. So okay. Yep. He's you've lopped off the other side of his mustache now, so now he's got that little Hitler thing going.
That's good.
It was an Austrian, not a German.
We had nothing to do with it.
Nah.
What's that supposed to mean? It was Austrian and not German.
I was trying to help
it's
you
okay.
out, but saying you had nothing to do with it is a little bit too far the other way too, right? So I mean, it's, you can't
It
quite
was
say
an
that.
ironic statement.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Very good. Are you staying there, Yvonne Cracker?
Yep. Just staying
Okay.
there.
Staying there and staying out of this political discussion. Okay. And Zanice
Yeah,
representing Poland.
I know. Landed. 62. Let's move on. 62.
Let's move on. Oh no.
What's happening?
Jesus Christ.
Shit. What
Ugh.
is it?
For the next minute, every time you speak in character,
Mhm.
which includes casting spells, you must shout.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that's almost going to be a bit obnoxious. Maybe we should have you roll that again and do something else. I feel like that's not going to go well with the whole recording thing. It's a bit tough to manage.
But what if she rolls
Plus-
again and disappears?
Well, I'll
Okay,
select
29.
it. 29. I'm going to do something else.
Okay.
Yeah, screw it. Why not? I'm the DM.
That's the right attitude.
Yeah, exactly. Deep down in your heart, you always go back to your friend and mentor. And suddenly, without meaning to, you subconsciously, which is really bizarre. Oops, sorry. In this moment, wrong one. That's the one we need. You all see a group of these delightful looking odd creatures appear in the middle of a battle scene. They all look incredibly confused. They don't seem to understand what they're doing there.
Hell yeah.
That's not the right image I want to blow up. Why is it doing that? Sorry.
Cute
I
little
think
flumps.
I think most of you know these are flumps, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And they just telepathically send out these confused messages. What are we doing here? What's going on? Who's this? Why is everything purple? Why are people dead? All right, Daria, you may begin.
Yeah. Well, let's say fuck it. I'm gonna cast a spell.
Go on then.
I'm
What
gonna
are you
cast
casting?
magic missile
Okay.
at the Diego.
Diego.
Should
Smooth.
I roll d20 or
Yes, please.
17?
Okay, so your magic missile goes off without a hitch.
Pew, pew, pew.
Okay, 10 points. Diego staggers back and looks at the flumps, points, looks at you, points again, and then falls backwards, dead. Well done.
Nice.
That'll show you to wear that mustache. Okay. And that is the guard's turn. There's only one guard left, but he is definitely not in it anymore. Everybody else is basically dead or gone. Except yeah.
No.
So that little warpy thing pops up, and just as if he was reversing, this thing just pops out, and you see Vidar standing there as intimidating as ever. This guard is going to surrender, though, and he's going to throw up his hands, get on his hands and knees, and say, "Please don't kill me. I've got children. I was just following orders." To Lilith, and obviously Blemish. This accountant would have been cowering in the corner a long time ago. There isn't anybody else here except for Factore, technically, who has already essentially surrendered, as well as Lord Vydar. Vydar is going to use his weapon there to attack Cracker. Daria, would you like to roll that attack? Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
Well,
nice.
of course.
Yeah. All right. I think since we got rid of that hand, Vidar is going to cast another spell. Laura, do you want to roll the d20 for Vidar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the spell goes off without a hitch, and Vidar disappears. Never Ember, seeing that Vidar is not in the room, but not sure exactly what's happened, looks at all of you and says, "I don't think the fight's over. Beyond God, he may return. Take that one away and make sure she's disarmed," pointing at Factore. And the guards do follow his instructions. Two of them unnecessarily manhandle Factore and pull her off, while the other two, actually two of them will stay behind and remain on edge. And we're going to call it Lilith's turn.
Yes. I'm gonna look at my party to see if I can see them, and look at how injured they look.
Yeah, I mean, you can see everybody.
Yeah. So it's a question to my party to know how injured they are. I don't know how injured everyone is because they haven't really said if
Oh, well,
they're
you
bloodied
can't
enough.
see. You can't see Violet because she's got complete cover,
Mhm.
but you can see everybody else. So is anybody bloodied, as in you've lost more than half your hit points?
I am.
Me too.
Okay, so both Zanice and Charlotte look very, very seriously injured.
Okay. Oh. I can't. Can I dash over there? I want.
Dash over where to where they are.
Yeah.
It looks like it's a bit far to. I think you can get to Charlotte. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
I had 35, so
Yeah. You can get to both of them then. Yeah. Sure.
yeah. I'm gonna move here as my
Mm-hmm.
action.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to decide who is the most blooded one.
Go with Charlotte.
Then I'm gonna use healing words on Sinise.
Okay. Thank you, Ida. All right. So just before you do that, you have to roll a d20, please.
All right.
Yep.
17.
Okay. Yes, it goes off without a hitch. Well done. And Zenise, for her selflessness, gets the benefit of 6 healing. Charlotte, meanwhile, probably could just heal herself by licking the blood off Zenise's body.
What the hell?
Isn't that what vampires do?
Wrong game.
Actually, we have vampires in this game. Thank you very much.
Okay, well that's next on the list.
Yeah, you guys.
Queen
We
first
just
and then
we just
vampire.
talked about Clarissa like a few sessions ago, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. In fact, it was Cracker who was asking about it in the first place, I think. Or Yvonne did the recap, and I forgot who it was. Maybe it might have been. Yeah, I think it was Cracker.
Yeah, I think it was me.
Yeah. I always love it when somebody does a shout out. So well done, Yvonne. Okay, well done, Lilith. Mia Lee, it's your turn.
Okay. Did I recognize the spell that Lord Vidar used? Was it invisibility?
I'll let you have an Arcana roll for free.
Okay. Because I've seen both.
Sure.
Yeah. Both of them. God.
Mm-hmm.
Arcana. My head is 8. With a +6, I get an 8.
It looks like it could be invisibility, but you're not 100% certain. There was something unusual about it.
Okay. I am going to. Oh, I don't have anything for that.
If only you could fireball just the whole area. Just
Yeah. I can't though.
I know. I know.
I am. No, I don't know what that is there. I am just going to ready a firebolt if I see Lord Vidar.
Okay.
Yeah. Just keeping it simple.
Yes, that is definitely a good, simple option. Now, technically, you're casting the spell,
So a
so
D20 now.
yeah, let's do it now.
Yep. 9.
Okay. All right. So it's going to go off without a hitch. Byleth.
Yeah. I'll command Blemish to go to
While hiding
here.
in the balcony.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And ready his action for when, or ready an attack for when Vidar is visible. So
Okay.
if he
Yeah.
appears, then I mean, I guess in a 5-foot radius, then he should attack.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, and that's it. But I'm going to stay visible. So I'm
Okay.
also going to get up.
Okay. Okay. Very good.
And that's it.
Very good. Thank you. Charlotte.
Charlotte is going to drink the potion that she got from Forsyth, the health potion.
Hmm.
Glug, 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 glug.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
Okay, so that'll be 6 points. Technically, potion should also fall under the magic use thing, but I'm not going to do it. Okay. Anything else for Charlotte?
She's going to move into this corner.
Okay. Very good.
Very queenly.
Cowering with regal grace.
Hiding
Oh,
behind his
please.
sentence.
Please don't hit me in the tiara. Thank you. And maintain a respectful distance. Speaking of respectful distances, Cracker, with your arms raised and armpits available,
Is going to sidestep through these spaces of her allies and try and free this guy here with a very gentle tap.
Okay. Are we talking about the collar or are we talking about his bonds, which are two different things?
His collar, the purple thing, 'cause
Okay.
he's the last one still controlled, right? I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I will say that you can also target both of them. One, since you're using an attack action anyway, I'll say you can use one to target one and one to target the other if you needed to, for example.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll for the collar.
11.
Okay. So you managed to strike the collar, but the collar, you don't quite get the crystal. So all you do is sort of dent it, but you don't hit him either.
Okay, one more try for the collar. Oh man, 9. Good thing I'm rolling these bad ones here.
Yep. Okay. He's kind of looking at you like, what the hell are you doing?
I'm trying, man.
He's like kind of getting a little bit leery now because twice now you've come very close to nicking his neck with that huge battle axe of yours. All right. His confidence is dropping. He's looking around.
Hold
He's looking
still.
around you at Bob, like, what am I supposed to do here? And Bob's like, I don't know. All right. Of course, you could have also just used your action to have Bob unlock him with his roguey-like skills, but that's okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, Zanice.
Yes. Again?
Yes, I think you're on turn, what, 4 or something? 3,
11.
4? Okay, no effect.
Okay. And
Oh,
I'm
no,
just
sorry.
going-
No.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, no, sorry. Sorry. I forgot. You're that's not a spell. Yeah, okay. Suddenly Zanice stands and starts to swell, and she just expands in all directions, completely proportional. Nothing's changed in terms of her body shape. And she is about a foot taller than she was before a moment ago. But the flumps disappear.
Nice.
Yeah, she's like a supermodel now.
And I'm just going to move to here.
Okay. Yeah, smart. You guys were all clumped together. Okay. Very exciting. You know that Vidar is still around because this thing keeps going and it's going to attack Cracker twice. Oh, Cracker once, rather. Let's have Henrietta roll that d20.
Okay. 9.
Yeah, I think that's going to hit. Yeah, right. Lilith is 20 armor class. Okay. So we'll call that 7 points. Did Cracker attack anything last turn?
Well, I tried to attack a necklace.
Okay. Yeah. Well, all right. We'll call it raging still. So you can cut that to 4. What is the distance? Ooh. Suddenly you see a fireball just trail from this direction and lands right next to Lilith. Zanice, Lilith, and Charlotte, all three of you, please make a dexterity saving throw.
Shit. Okay.
Oof.
Yikes.
What do I
Wow.
do with that?
Okay. Well, the good news is Zanice made it, plus she's going to have her tiefling resistance, so that'll be 1/4 of whatever the damage is. The bad news, the rest of you guys are fucked.
No, don't say that.
Sorry. 30 points if you failed your save.
Ouch.
I think you're both down, right?
Yes.
But you both have more than 30 hit points to start, right? Normally, full strength.
Yes.
Charlotte?
My hit point maximum is 26.
Okay. All right. Beep, beep, beep. So they're both out. All right. And Vidar does not suddenly appear. Those of you who remain conscious understand that he has used some sort of invisibility magic or something else, but he hasn't actually. Oh, actually, I forgot to do the roll. Daria, would you roll a d20 for him?
Fail.
No.
Huh.
So yeah, unfortunately, that goes off as planned. So that will be. I think that's pretty much all the guards. I mean, all the rest of them are under the control of Never Ember, or they surrendered. So we'll call it Lilith's turn to roll a d20 death save in private. S'il vous plaît. Okay, very good. Mealy, you see the explosion, of course, and you, in the aftermath, you see two of your party members are down, and Zanice looks terrible.
Yeah.
Although she looks very tall and beautiful, so it's hard to say what's actually worse.
I'm going. Is there a kind of a banner or something hanging down from the balcony?
Sure. They're all
I'm going.
flags of the Zhentarim and large, massive portraits of Lord Vydar in profile.
Okay. I'm just gonna say to myself that this is a bad idea, and I'm going to run towards the banner, and I'm going to try and grab it and slide down it.
Yes, Jackie Chan style.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Go ahead and
acrobatics.
roll. Yeah, sure. If you'd like to, or if there's something else you prefer to use that
I
you can
would like
justify.
to use acrobatics because I have advantage when I have blade song up.
Ah, yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Let's see, acrobatics. 9.
Well, I'm going to say that because you've got the blade song up and you've probably seen one or two moves from some very expert blade singers in your previous history, you jump out holding the blade in your hand and you use it to slice through this banner, which helps you slow you down as you reach the bottom. So you will roll some damage, but you will take only half at maximum and a
Okay.
1/4 if you fail. So roll a dex save.
A dex save.
Okay, yeah. And go ahead and
Should
roll
be
3d6.
okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
3d6. Ooh. Let's see. 3.
Okay.
I get high rolls on that.
Yeah. Well, we'll call it 3 points.
Okay, that's fair enough. Okay.
Generous,
Is
I
that
would have said. Generous.
yeah? So is that my action to slide down?
No, that's just we'll just call it your movement.
Okay. How much movement would I have used?
I mean, that was pretty generous. So, yeah, how much do you really want?
I need to dash anyway, so I have 40 movement now because of Blade Song.
Where are you trying to get to?
I'm trying to get towards Ida, Lilith, and
Oh, I see.
Charlotte. Yeah.
Okay, well, put yourself where you think you would like to get to, and I'll move you back if I feel it's a bit excessive.
Okay, so if I use my action to dash and I land approximately here, I guess I would get to with 40 foot movement about there.
Yeah, I think
If
that's
I
a bit
dash.
much. Yeah, why don't
Because I have 40 and then I would have 10 left from getting down.
you know what? Go ahead. That's fine.
Okay.
Because dropping technically is a free thing, so just trying to limit your damage is it's not an unreasonable dex save, even if you don't use an action. So, go ahead. Yeah.
So around
Okay.
this. Yep.
Cool. All right. Lilith.
Yes. I'm unsure. In the ideal scenario, I'd be able to cast Dispel Magic because it's creature, object, or magical effect, and it's 120 feet. But I
Mhm.
can't see the magical effect, so I don't know if that would work.
Yeah, usually these spells require targetability,
Yeah.
but he's also not stealthing.
Mhm.
So, in theory, even an invisible creature can be detected. So, I'm going to say that he is targetable because he's not actually fully hidden. You saw, let's say, arguably, you saw the line of attack from the fireball spell. So, go ahead and give it a try.
Okay. Wish me luck. Um.
Or if somebody wants to give
Yeah.
advantage,
Take my inspiration.
yeah, take it.
That's the. Okay.
Okay.
22.
Yes. Well done.
Thank
Well
you.
done, Daria. And suddenly Vidar appears and he just sort of looks around and shakes his fist angrily at somebody.
I'll fall down again.
I would too if I were you.
Who was that? Not me.
as you just like pelt him with pots of expired yogurt from the balcony. Take that, you bully!
Boo!
You're
So lame.
fast getting to the top of his hit list. All right. Well done, Byleth. Yes. And that would not have worked otherwise. So well done, Daria. Charlotte. Death save. Which I think would be a great name for a metal band, actually.
Oh.
A D&D themed metal band.
It's been a while since I had to do one of these. Oh, here we go.
Well, I'll try to rectify that for you. All right. Thank you. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm just going to take me chances because I know that if the spiritual weapon attacks me, that means he's used his bonus action, right?
Yeah, so because other people in your group have this spell and you can talk to them about it out of, combat during rest periods, you'll know that spiritual weapon doesn't technically have a reaction.
Okay.
Just like it's not targetable.
Well, then I'm just going to run up to Vidar and I'm going to now recklessly attack
Uh-oh.
while raging.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Well,
Good luck.
it's going to hit me anyway.
Vroom, vroom.
21
Yes, that will actually connect. Well done.
and
And
17.
That will not.
Oh.
You stagger him back with your first blow, and he actually looks really surprised. Like, people don't normally do that.
You'll get used to it, sucker.
You also think, why didn't he use his reaction to use that magical spell? Zanice.
36.
Yes. Oh no.
No, I'm scared.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh my
I shrink back down.
Oh shit.
What's happening?
Zanice starts to hunch over and she oh sorry, roll a d10.
Okay. 1.
Oh, okay. She starts to stand just a little bit straighter, and you feel just a little bit of pep in your step. Not much, maybe just about a year's worth. And you feel like you've reverse aged and gotten a little bit younger. What is it? What is it with the age? And now she's tall, beautiful, and younger looking. I don't know. If you could bottle that beauty regimen, you would make billions.
I love it. Oh my god, yes.
It's like you had Botox, a Brazilian butt lift, and all the other facial cream regimens that they possibly sell. So well done. All right. What would you like to do?
And I'm going to cast Tasha's mind whip at Vydar.
Okay. There's some shiny surfaces near you, so I'll let you have a free item interaction. Admire yourself in the mirror. All right. Tasha's mind whip at Vydar.
There's
You will have to roll.
D20, right? Yeah.
Yes, first a d20. That's it.
9.
Okay. Goes off as planned.
Tasha's mind whip and save.
Okay.
Shit.
Ooh, yeah. Okay. Yep. He's smarter than the average bear, so that's not going to hurt him as much. But it does still do some damage, so that's good. But he doesn't have the saving throw, or he doesn't have the limitation, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What to do with Vydar? On the one hand, he is outnumbered. All of his minions are dead or surrendered. On the other hand, and he is also a little bit injured, which doesn't normally happen to him. On the other hand, and 2 of you are down anyway. Daria, would you roll a d20 for Vydar?
Okay. 13.
Okay. He will say, you have misplaced your faith. If I can't have Neverwinter, none of you can. And he launches a very powerful looking fireball in the direction of Lord Neverember, Factory Fidget Spinner. Okay, so this is above average. So you're going to have to roll a d20 with your thingamaboob. Make your adjustments.
Should I roll d20 first for if it works?
Yes, actually, I should roll for or somebody should roll for Vydar.
Okay.
Henrietta, do you want to roll for Vydar? Oh, that would have been so funny if that had been. And suddenly butterflies appear. All right, so that spell goes off as planned. Daria, go ahead and roll your counterspell surge. Okay, so your counterspell goes off as planned. So go ahead and now roll to see if your counterspell works. It's just intelligence skill check. You want to post it though?
Yeah.
Is it intelligence when she's using
It's
charisma?
Spellcasting ability.
spellcasting ability, so charisma.
Oh, sorry. Okay, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's proficiency as well. Okay, great. So that makes it even better. Ooh, wow.
Nice.
And this little tendril of smoke and fire launches from his fingertips and then just fizzles out. And it just pops right in front of Lord Neverember's face. And you see him breathe heavily, expel air heavily as if a sigh of relief has just come over him. And he whispers something. It's a bit of a whisper, but it's kind of like a loud sigh. It's like, oh, thank heavens, I thought I was going to get it again. You all have a moment where you wonder what again he's referring to exactly. But we'll have to find out later, because I think you might. All right, Lilith.
Can I do a bonus reaction, blow raspberry at him?
Sure.
I'm gonna do that.
If he had Hunter's Mark, you'd be targeted. But actually, you know what? Before that, he's going to move away from Cracker, provoking. Did Cracker use her reaction?
No.
Okay, go ahead and do that. One swing,
25.
please. All right.
That's one swing at 25?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And that's going to cut him a good. Wow, that's a lot. Nice. What did he have before? Ooh, yeah. Oh, and you slice him across his back as he's fleeing. Did I go too far? Yeah, I went too far. Sorry. Okay, well done. Lilith.
Yes.
Wow, you guys are really doing a good job nerfing this poor bastard. You thinking?
No, I rolled.
Oh, I'm
D6
sorry.
you.
I forgot you're doing that. Yes. Okay. Right. Well done. Mealy.
I am going to run over to Lilith, and with
Mm-hmm.
my last goodberry, I'm going to shove it down her throat.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see how far did I move now? I was around here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. For some reason, I couldn't find the measuring tool. Why can't I? Because I'm on the wrong screen. Let's see, 25. And I am going to move 15 towards Vydar again.
Okay. All right, Lilith, you awaken laying flat on your back, enjoying for the moment the coolness of the stone after having had your eyebrows singed off your face. It feels like the worst sunburn ever. Just the breeze of the air over your exposed skin hurts like the dickens. Do you have anything you want to say?
No. I'm pissed.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yes. Oh, we forgot to use his Vydar's weapon. I guess technically the weapon would go after Cracker. We'll say it missed, just to keep it simple. All right, Byleth.
Yeah. Vydar looks like he's fleeing. Right?
Well, he's running towards the exit, so
Mm-hmm.
he could just be getting space so he can nuke everybody.
Yeah. That would be funky. Hmm. Okay. Wait.
What's the
What?
7 of? Sorry, Ida. What's this? Oh, is that your spiritual weapon?
Yeah.
I think that because you went incapacitated, so I think that
Oh.
actually does go. It doesn't require concentration, but I don't think it lasts. Can you post it again? I don't think it says anything, but I think it does disappear if you're gone.
Oops. I don't know.
Oh, well, it doesn't say, it says it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, so fine. It's still there. No problem. Cool. All right, never mind. Still there. All right, sorry about Laura.
Yeah. It's fine. I think I'd like to cast web.
Thank you.
You are
You're
forgiven.
You're so generous.
um,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, well, so I don't know, like here and
Sure, you can get 2
20.
corners. Yeah.
Yeah. So would it stay or would it
Yeah, I'll say it. You can catch the corners.
All right, great. Okay, wait. DC 15 and
Because I can't take the psychic damage from getting into another argument with Laura about the rules.
yeah. Well, should I roll the save? Oh, first my D20.
Yes, your D20 first, please.
15.
Oh, where are these low numbers that I want so much? Come on. All
You
right.
got one.
Only with me.
Yeah. You know, technically it's the DM's choice. I could have you guys roll it every single time you do it. So, but I thought that might be too excessive. But go ahead, roll his save.
Hopefully low one. 3.
And he is completely entangled in this mesh of gooey stickiness.
Take that. And
Yes.
then I'll actually drop down again. I mean, I got up. I'm just so scared.
Yeah, that's
I
smart.
don't want to be punched.
That is definitely smart. Even though the spell's been dispelled, yeah. Not your moneymaker, right? Speaking of moneymakers, Charlotte.
Hey. 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 Hey.
Okay. Thank you. Cracker.
Well, Cracker is going reckless and raging at him running away. And I'm going to take a swing. Oh, sorry.
So hang on a second.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, yeah, I'll say Byleth could have cast it in a way that you don't have to run through the web to get him. Yeah, okay.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I forgot its area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm getting right in there with the web. Okay, there's my first roll of I forgot to put advantage on, so there's the first roll.
Okay.
And there is my second roll. How's he feeling? Hopefully not great.
So did you say you were recklessly attacking?
I am recklessly attacking. So
you
advantage
don't need to recklessly attack because you'll have advantage anyway.
Oh, okay. Because he's because he's captured. Okay.
He's restrained, yeah. So this way you don't have to have disadvantage, or you don't have to. He won't get advantage against you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So the first roll, I guess, is the one we're using for the damage. So that'll be 7 on the first one, and the second one as well. Those are good rolls. Yeah. He's going to use his reaction to use shield, though, and that's going to stop both of them. No. Well, actually, it won't stop the second one. It'll stop the first one.
Okay.
And he looks very, very badly off. He looks bloodied now. Well done. Anything else?
Nope, that's me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Zanice.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my action to cast Mind Sliver on him. And save.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh shit, I forgot the 100. The 100
yes.
one first.
And also D20 as well.
So it's 65.
Okay. Okay. So as you are about to take your action, you feel this uncontrollable surge of power. And before you even do anything, lightning shoots out of your fingertips. Now, the lightning only goes to 30 feet. You can target anybody you wish within 30 feet or no one, up to 3 people. So
I
you
can
could get
choose no one.
Neely and Lilith, Neely, and Blemish. Or you could just have it go harmlessly up towards the ceiling of the throne room if you
Yeah,
wanted,
I
for
think
example.
let's do the ceiling first.
Okay, but go ahead and roll 3d10 to see how much damage you would have done if you could have targeted somebody. Okay, 8 points. All right.
D20 for spell.
Yes.
10.
Okay, and your spell goes off as planned. And he does
And-
roll his 5, so it's a fail.
And
Right?
now I'm gonna use my bonus action with my quicken spell
Oh, okay.
to cast fireball. But
Oh, yep.
in a way to not hit Cracker. So
Okay.
here.
Okay, sure. Yep.
So
Go ahead and roll a d20 for that.
D20. 4.
Okay, so that's going to go off as planned.
Okay.
Let's roll his dex save. Yep, or
And
24. That's
save.
fine. Yep.
Minus 1d4.
All right.
So
Wow.
14.
14. And also you have to roll an extra d6 for the web.
Yeah, and doesn't he have disadvantage against dexterity saves when he's webbed?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
2d4 for extra fire damage. Sorry, it's not a d6. 2d4.
Okay. So disadvantage first. 16. So it's 12.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And 2d4. 6.
All right, so that's 32 points of damage if he fails. And he appears to fail. It's quite painful to see. His whole body goes up in flames and smoke. His cape is on fire. You hear him screaming for the first time. Well done. And the webs are completely burned away. He's no longer restrained. The whole area is just a giant scorch mark, of course, with all the dead bodies there. Cracker is so close that the tips of her hair are singed. Well done, Daria. All right. And it is his turn. What can he still do? Vydar is going to start casting a spell. Is anybody trying to counterspell him?
Yeah. Counterspell.
Okay.
But
so
should
let's have
we-
Vydar. Yeah, let's have Vydar roll his first, and then you roll yours. But we'll definitely both roll. Laura, do you want to roll his?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
7.
Yeah, so that goes off as planned. Ida, do you want to roll? Oh, sorry. Daria, do you want to roll yours rather?
Also 7.
Okay. So they both go off as planned. He's casting a 4th level spell.
Shit.
What'd you get?
Shit.
Oh, 10. So his spell will go off without a hitch. And you see what appears to be a huge dinosaur just appear in place. some of you recall that Vydar was briefly in Chult as well. And he will now move. Rather than attack, he's going to just try to get out of there. So you can roll your opportunity attack if you want.
27. Crit.
Oh, wow. Is that a crit? Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was too impressed. I had to cough.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. All right. So he's going to take that 20 points as you slash him in the back, but he's going to keep going. And he literally runs out.
Is he
of the room.
concentrating on that spell?
That's a good question. He is actually. So yes, go ahead and roll his. Go ahead, Yvonne, and roll a concentration check for him, which is going to be his Constitution, obviously.
5.
Ooh. All right. So the spell will absorb the damage because that was already in place at the time. But thank you very much, Henrietta. So he won't. His body won't take that damage, but he will continue to run out the room. And you lose track of him. He's around the corner now, technically. Lilith.
Yes. I'm gonna move there.
Oh, thank goodness.
And
Poor Sophie, suffering in silence in the corner.
and I'm gonna use Cure Wounds. on her.
Oh, well done.
8.
Thank you.
Sophie, would you like to tell everybody how close it was?
I was one fail away from dying.
You had 2 fails?
I had 2 fails.
Oh.
Yikes.
Which, after one fail, remember, if she rolled a 1, that's technically 2 fails. She would have been dead.
I was very scared. I was like, oh no, it's going to critically fail. It's going to critically fail. It's going to
Oh.
critically fail.
All it would have taken is another fireball in that general direction. She would have been dead automatically. She could have failed just with a roll. Yeah, if everybody just kind of forgot about her for a turn, you know. Well done, Sophie, for not giving the game away. Well done, Henrietta and Ida, for remembering her and keeping her in mind.
Lilith gets a boon.
Gets a balloon.
A boon.
Oh, boon. Oh, yes. Well, I would have liked a balloon too. That would have been nice. All right. Well done, Lilith. Anything else for Lilith?
I think I'm gonna move as well.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. Oh, we forgot to do the magic thing.
oh yeah, right.
Well, hopefully this goes off without a hitch, because otherwise...
6.
Okay. Phew. I'd hate to have to retcon that back. Charlotte's still unconscious. Nobody's there to save her, and she's going to just pass away because...
I would have saved her.
You don't have any more...
Good berries, no, but I have a healing potion.
Okay. All right. Very good. All right. Well done. So, Mia Lee, it is your turn. Technically, you still have your blade song up, I suppose.
Yep, I do. I'm on round 5. That.
Mhm.
And I think I am going to dash. So I can get right to the door.
Holy shit.
To see
Okay.
if I can see anything. And let's
All right.
just hope that he doesn't turn on me.
Yeah. Well, technically, he's around the corner, so you can't quite see him.
Okay.
But we could say, for example, you could hear his breathing. So you know he's there somewhere. Of course, if you wanted to use a bonus action.
Okay, I'm going to use a bonus action and cast
What did I tell her?
kinetic jaunt.
Okay, so that is a spell, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I did dash, so I have 10 more feet movement, so I can get out into the hallway.
Okay. But you do have
Yep.
to use you have to roll the
Yep.
d20. Yep.
Yes, I do. I forgot about that.
It may
Yeah.
not have been worth it. Okay,
8.
fine.
So I'm
Suddenly,
out of the picture.
butterflies appear.
Yeah.
All right. Byleth. You are upstairs.
Yes.
You don't know for sure exactly how Mealy got up there. Presumably, there's stairs or a ladder or something. But with Mealy, she has kinetic jaunt, so it's not 100% certain that it's something that you can reverse. But you do see an entrance to a door, or a darkened passageway, I should say. Towards this end, right? It's not obvious from your angle here that that's a stairwell down, but it's a reasonable assumption.
So I just
Or
see a closed door.
it's not a door, it's like a passageway, like in a theater, right? You've got a passageway. You don't from your angle, you can't see the actual stairs going down, but there is a passageway that disappears into darkness, essentially.
Okay.
Or you can just jump down.
No, I die.
You saw Mealy do it.
Yeah, well.
And you're a much
She
more
did a good
powerful
job.
wizard than she is.
Not necessarily more acrobatic though. I think I'm just going to try to find a way down and maybe
Crawling, keeping your head down.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I can't see into the darkness.
No, well, it's so far away, right? You can't. At the end of it,
It's
all you
what.
see is
Ugh.
it's just a darkened passage that turns, and then you don't know if it's going down or sideways or what. It just looks like a wall at the end of it.
All right, then I guess I just misty step down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't want to
Yeah.
go into another dimension or something. Yeah, it's so creepy. I'll just no, I'm not going to do that.
Dark stairs can be quite creepy sometimes. All right. Roll a d20. Oh no.
Oh God. 20.
Okay. I will say that one of the worst things that can happen is that you cast a fireball upon yourself.
Oh. Oh no.
Yes, that is actually one of the things that can happen.
Oh God. I'll also go outside so that I can see Vidar.
Yes, as soon as you haven't used any movement except to Misty Step. Well, I'll say that you Misty stepped straight down, so that's going to be down here. Where were you before?
There and I don't know.
No, you were
I think I
here,
was
right?
actually here. Yes.
So we'll say that you Misty stepped down here, so you would still have to travel the horizontal distance.
So long. Oh no. Yeah.
So
Okay.
you can get to the doorway, but you're still behind Mealy, technically.
Oh.
But you can use your
Maybe
action
I
to
can.
peek outside.
Yeah. I think I'll dash then.
Okay.
And yeah, try to catch up
Okay.
with Vidar, but still keeping like a safe distance.
I only want to do if it's going to succeed.
Yeah.
Tell me that it's going to succeed, and then I'll do it.
Yeah, so that
All
I
right.
can
So are
see.
you dashing? Are you definitively? Okay. So as you dash around the corner, just as you get out the door, literally, Vidar is right there. He's running away from you, so you see the back of his scorched body.
Okay. So
I'm almost right up behind him. because I got 10 feet out in the hall. Or
Yeah, you were you in the hallway?
Yeah, because I got to the door
Oh,
without
yes, right.
kinetic jaunt,
Yeah,
and
okay,
then I
yeah.
got
Yeah, so you were basically behind him. I forgot that you were out the doors. I apologize. So you would have seen him also, but your Byleth is now able to run up directly behind him if she wants to. Or not.
Maybe not directly, but maybe something like 10 foot behind him.
Push Mealy in front.
Use Mealy as shield.
Go get him. You've got fewer hit points than me. Go get him.
No, I would never do that.
Yes, you would.
Yeah.
You totally would.
Not to Mealy.
I'm pretty sure at one point one of you pushed Charlotte in front with a dagger.
What? No. We're all in the wizard gang. I would never do that to my fellow wizards.
No, there was definitely a time somewhere around Relachalulu's mother's corpse being defiled. Somebody poked somebody in the back with a dagger and forced them to go forward.
I don't remember that happening.
We've got the
what you're
recording,
talking
Sophie.
about.
Yes. All right. All right. The sisterhood is strong. Speaking of the sisterhood, Charlotte awakened, laying on your back.
She's gonna sit up, groaning. Where's Vydar?
Yes. Bastard still owes me 20 gold. Okay.
I'm guessing
Is
several points.
Is that your action?
Yes. I want to
Okay.
ask that question. Where's Vydar?
Anybody want to answer? Respond? You can say anything. You don't have to just answer her question.
I'm gonna point a finger into the direction of the door.
Okay.
Okay. Well, then I must stand up. Just
And move. Yep.
head that way.
Okay. Cool. All right, Cracker.
So he's back in the room?
He's not in the room. He's in the hallway. Sorry. I'm going to move you guys in the hallway in a second, but I think it'll be too confusing moving back between maps.
2025. So I can travel. 15.
You have to get to the edge of the map, and then we'll count the difference.
Okay. So 25, and I have 40 feet of movement. So.
Okay. So you can get up to within sort of 10, 15 feet of him, but you won't be able to close the distance because your party members are right behind him. So you have to go around them.
Okay.
So he'll be just out of reach, just out of melee reach for you.
All right.
Unless you're dashing. Was that a dash? No, that was just your regular movement. Right?
No, I'm just moving. Yep.
Okay. So there's no attack there.
No, because I can't reach him. Even if I dashed, I wouldn't be able to attack. So, okay, then I dash right up to him.
Right. So there's no rage. You're losing your rage then. Okay.
I know.
I just want to be clear. Okay, that's fine.
No,
all right.
Okay.
All right, this is my favorite part. All right, Daria.
66.
Give it to me. Oh. No, we did that one already. Let's do something new. Roll again, please. Let's.
9.
9.
Ooh.
Oh no.
That's
that
no.
Bad.
Well, it would be bad, except that nothing actually would be quite good, but there's really no point. So let's try something else.
Should I roll again?
Yeah. Let's keep going until something funny happens.
76.
We did that one already. You're still glowing.
49.
Yeah. All right. Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. Again.
You feel some strange sensation in your mouth. It feels like it's kind of burning a little bit. And you feel like there's something in your mouth. And as you open it to try to spit whatever it is out, a whole mass of pink bubbles come flying out.
I love it.
And every time you try to say anything, including if you have a spell that has a verbal component, you can no longer speak normally for the next minute Instead, all you do is expel bubbles like some child's entertainment gone awry.
Oh my god, I love it.
It's quite a sight. You're glowing. You're like 7 feet tall. You're a year younger, and now you have bubbles coming out of your mouth. This is extreme makeover, D&D style.
I'm going to dash.
Okay,
Blowing bubbles.
blowing bubbles all.
Ooh.
Yeah, everybody just sees like
Just
this
for
trail
fun.
of pink bubbles just following her. Very good. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna move. Sorry. I'm going to move you lot. I'm just doing this to get a hold of your tokens. Okay. So Cracker is. So technically, this is how it's set up here. Byleth, Mealy, Cracker, and I think it's something like that. Okay. You guys all see everything clearly?
Yes.
Okay. Good. All right. So it's going to be his turn. Now, you're all outside the room, so the effects of the phase risk cloud no longer apply in terms of additional new casting. Daria Zanise, if she gets into the hallway, will still continue until she's completed her 10 rounds. Vydar is going to run, dash, and disappear around the corner. Well, actually, he's going to Misty Step first and then run. So you're going to lose sight of him. Did you want to do something? It sounded like Laura, you wanted to say something.
I was just sighing.
Oh, you're thinking about. Oh, I thought you were going to. Okay.
And as I was
sorry.
close, do I get an opportunity attack or Misty Step?
No.
I guess I can't really do anything.
Well, you weren't close enough, but yes, also
Okay.
Misty Step wouldn't have done anything. You were behind
Okay.
the others because you got there after they did, and you can't share the same space. So he's going to disappear out of sight, and as far as you know, oh yeah, he would have gone that way. Actually, that would have made more sense. Thank you for pointing that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I mean, if you can do it, he's definitely going to do it, right? He knows the castle already. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He's so fast.
Well, no, he's just doing the usual movement, isn't he? He was here to begin with. 30, 60, right?
But you need to open some doors because they were closed.
Oh, right. Well, the free item interaction is going to get through one door.
Mm-hmm.
And can somebody post Misty Step again? Oh, it's right there.
I think I need to see the location.
I mean, there's windows.
But wasn't Cracker dashing?
Yeah,
To
I
get
dashed
behind him?
up to him. Yeah.
She had to stop
then-
because there's people in front of her.
Yeah, but she with half movement, she can go through us.
That's where I thought I was when I was finished dashing, but I don't know because we weren't out of the room yet.
What are you guys trying to say?
We're trying to say that we kind of had him trapped.
Well, then he's going to Misty Step away from you. I mean,
This dude.
What do you
I
want
know.
me to say?
Just a little
Okay.
frustrated, that's all.
Okay, fine. He'll go this way then.
Fine.
Happy now?
Maybe.
Yes.
Gosh. It's like the bloodlust.
Yes.
Y'all are definitely. Everybody okay with that? You don't know where he is. You just know that he went up this way into an area that you haven't been to yet. Okay?
Mhm.
Have I forestalled the mutiny?
No. Maybe.
Fletcher Christian, you, sir, are out of order. All right. Now, that was his turn. Lilith, who is still in the room.
Yes, I'm gonna dash, and I can dash 70.
Yes. So you can get to the door, it looks like, I think.
Yeah.
Ish. Yep. Charlotte. Sorry, Mealy. You're in the
Okay.
hallway.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna dash after him with my blaze song and kinetic jaunt. I have 50 feet of movement, so then I can
Okay.
dash 100. Let's see. So around. I'm going to see what I can see when I get to here. That's 75.
Okay. Well, yeah, let me reveal all that.
Yeah.
You can't see any of that, right?
No, it's all black.
Yeah.
Black.
Okay. So this is a hallway. This is also part of the hallway, but this obviously is part of the tower there. This is a room. This is obviously a room. There's doors here to it. But this is a hallway.
Okay. So I can see
Okay.
him in front of me.
You can see him in front of you. Yeah.
Okay, so 75 and I have 25 more, so I can get up to him. And with my bonus action, I am going to cast, I think I could do that. I haven't read that in a while. Let's see. A booming
Well,
blade.
haven't you already used your kinetic jaunt?
Yeah, but not this round. That was last round.
Oh,
It lasts.
concentration up to a minute. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my
Oh,
bonus
booming blade.
action
I've never
for a
seen that
booming
used in
blade.
my games. Mm-hmm.
Should I post it now because it only takes effect when I hit someone with my sword?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
So that'll be whenever. I guess you'll
If
roll it
he
again
moves away,
if you hit.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you can now see it, so yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's Byleth's turn then. Well done.
I'm going to cast haste on Cracker.
Oh.
Yeah, and that was my action, and then I'll move to here and
Okay.
give Cracker a thumbs up.
From decaffeinated coffee to 4 espresso shots.
Here you go.
You just see Cracker's eyes just like get really wide, like she's a racehorse ready to pop out of the gates there. Well done. Charlotte, still in the throne room.
I'm gonna
Where would it go?
dash.
Okay. Yes.
I'm
As you
gonna
run
lift up my
past.
skirt and dash in my heels.
Okay. As you do, you leave behind one slipper. Perhaps some special person will find it. Zanice. The mannequin. That'd be sweet.
I think we lost Cracker.
Yeah.
No, I'm still
She
here.
was before me, but in
Oh,
the
sorry.
turn order.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, what happened?
Thought
Oh,
you meant
because
it
I deleted
disconnected.
the wrong. No, I deleted the wrong token. I apologize.
Okay.
It's okay. Just drag your token out again
Oh.
onto the map area.
Okay. I just see
And then-
myself there still, so.
Yeah, your token's there, but I've deleted the wrong one with the. You'll have to give
Yep,
yourself
got it. There. And I am here.
and roll your initiative.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh,
how'd that happen? That's
I don't know.
that's
That's so weird.
hilarious. That is really funny.
Damn,
All
I
right.
wasted my 20 though.
I
Ah!
know. Well, it was a
Okay.
19, but yeah, it's still okay. All
I
right, you're
dash to here.
hasted.
I
All
dash
right.
to 8. I dash my full 80, and I free item
You have one.
interaction. Pull the javelin out of my bag of holding, and it's the +1 javelin that was
Okay.
belonged to Dylan.
Okay.
And I look at
Yeah.
it lovingly with fond memories. Oh, I guess I can go one more.
You don't have
And
to dash either.
Well,
don't
that's
have
no,
to
that's her action. She's using her hasted action to dash.
Okay.
Yep.
And it's 120.
And
You have 60
I
feet
get-
of movement with haste.
oh,
You
okay.
double your speed.
Yeah, so I have 40
Yeah,
regular and
I think she did
80.
right.
Oh yeah.
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 Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna interfere. You do.
Oh no, it's okay. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. That's totally fine.
Everybody wants to DM.
Yeah. No,
What am I
you
being
have 80
corrected?
feet of normal movement.
Oh. And I
Mhm.
have
No, but she's taking the dash action with her.
I have 80 feet of
the-
normal movement with haste?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the target speed is doubled.
Speed is. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was
And
reading
you
all
can
the other
take
stuff.
an additional action for
Okay.
attack, dash, or something similar.
Right.
Okay, so I'm
You
not
won't-
dashing.
You can't get up to melee range with Vidar unless you somehow run around that room, which you didn't even know is a room. So,
Right.
because melee is in front of you and it's a narrow hallway. So,
Right. So I ran there, and
So
I
you-
free
yeah.
free item interaction. Pull out the pull out the spear, the
okay.
+1 spear, and
Mhm.
I can chuck it
Yeah.
with my remaining action.
Yeah. And you still have
For-
an actual regular action with 2 attacks potentially if you want to do something else. So you could.
And I'm
even throw
raging.
more. Yes.
Raging
okay.
for my bonus. Can I throw in a bonus action like that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It's an
There we
attack.
go.
It's just an attack.
Yep, raging. 23 to hit.
Okay. Yeah,
And-
that'll hit.
There's my damage.
So
12.
what's the 3?
I don't know.
Why do you have that roll 1d8?
I don't know. I just have a spear +1 in my chart.
Yes. So you threw.
So it's a +3 because it's a +1 weapon?
No.
Why is it rolling a 1d8?
Are you rolling 1d8?
I think it's a 1d8 when you use this as a melee weapon. And it's
okay.
a d6 when you throw it.
Oh, it's rolling damage for
Okay.
2 different types of attacks. Yeah,
Yeah.
Ah,
that's
okay.
right. That makes sense.
So 9.
No, but that doesn't make sense either because it would still have a +1 for the magic bonus. All right, it probably needs to be adjusted somehow.
Okay.
I'll take a look at it. So
Oh,
I
yeah, 'cause
guess
it's
it's
showing you both.
9. Guess it's 9.
Yeah, I think it's 9.
He uses his shield spell. And it bounces off his back. You feel like that came very, very close.
And this item, I believe, returns to me.
Okay. We should probably set up a description so I can see it.
Yeah.
It's not in the commentary?
No, I didn't have
had
it
it
in there.
in Dalin's.
I recall
chart
something
sheet.
about this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll put it in the description.
Yep. Okay, so it's in your hand again.
Okay.
You're going to keep chucking it at this guy.
Maybe.
Technically, you have your multi-attack or your second attack or whatever it's called. You have your full. So either you used your hasted action to throw this, or you use, and it's coming back to you and reloading essentially automatically, and you still have your regular action, which has 2 attacks in it. So in theory, if this thing can return to you, I forget if it's like once a round or if it's just automatically every time you throw it. I feel like once a round is the right way to look at it because it would be very powerful if it was returning every time. It's like a machine gun essentially.
Yeah, I think it's just once around. I
So
never
you can
threw it because I was a druid.
Yes. So you
So
can
I can throw it one more time.
You can throw it at least one more time. Yeah.
20?
Yeah. So the shield spell's still up, right? So he's
Okay.
So it's going to bounce off twice, but it's pretty frustrating. Bonk, bonk. Yeah.
That's annoying.
Yes, he's tough to kill. But it was close. You guys are honing in on him. Zanice.
39.
Oh boy, what is that? Let's take a look. You feel so much better. Oh, this is such a great magic surge for you. You heal. You heal
I heal.
15 points of damage.
Oh my. Yeah, I love
amazing.
it.
I want to run back
Oh
into the
my
room now.
You look better. You smell better. You're taller, thinner.
I
Your
feel
hair's
so good. Oh my god, we should do this more.
But all that comes out is just bubbles.
I am going to dash. So
Okay.
30 feet of movement. I land here.
I mean, hell, I just stay in that room.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, you're basically in the hallway now. So if you
And
want to move
with
yourself up.
dashing, I have 30 feet more movement.
Okay.
Where I am.
I'll move you. And
Okay.
however far do you think you need to be roughly? I guess technically the door's here, so if you had 30 feet from the doorway, then you'd be around here someplace. And
Okay.
for free, I'll say Byleth can just point that way.
I'll
But
do
only if
that.
Laura says it.
That way.
It's so much cuter when you do it. It's
Make haste.
make haste.
Now I'm
north.
going to use Misty Step.
Oh boy, okay.
And move another 30 feet.
All right.
And that's it.
Wow.
And I just have
Okay.
to say, I need to go in a couple minutes here.
Okay. I think we're going to finish this on this round, to be honest with you, because something's going to happen. Vidar is going to turn around, seeing that he can't get away from the fast-moving party, and says, choose. And he is going to attack Mealy. Sophie, why don't you roll an attack roll?
Critical
Ooh.
failure.
Okay. And Ida, you roll an attack roll.
7.
Okay. And what is Mealy's armor class?
Weird Blade Song 17.
Mm-hmm. So he's still going to hit
Shield.
with the 7. Okay. And with that, he goes, fuck. And
Yeah.
let's see. Can he get away from you? I guess technically he can Misty Step, but he wouldn't want to do that without getting far enough away. So he's going to run the risk of it. He's going to try to run away from you. Go ahead and have your attack.
Ah,
Yeah.
19. That's not great.
Yeah. So that's not quite enough. It scrapes against his armor. He turns the corner. You hear a door opening. So how far is that? Yep, that's right. And you hear a little popping sound, which is indicative of the Misty Step. And you think he might be out of sight. Lilith, we'll just finish up this round, and you guys can decide if you want to keep going, then we'll pick it up next week. Otherwise, we'll stop and let Yvonne carry on.
I'm just gonna dash. So
Okay.
I'm up at the door.
Okay.
So I
Yeah,
should
just-
be able to dash for 70.
I'll let you make the decision wherever you are, because I think that's fair. You remember you have to go through people, so you have to take double movement for that.
Yeah.
And Muln is there, so because you left him there. All right. Mealy.
Yep, I am going to follow him.
Okay.
So, can I see him when I get out of the door? I got 40.
So you cannot see him. What you
Okay.
can see are the ramparts and the walls, and you suspect he either... You don't know for sure. He could have gone this way. He could have gone that way. He could have gone up there. It would make sense that he went up there someplace just to get away from you all, but you're not sure.
Okay. These are stairs up to the ramp up.
Yes, there's stairs from either side.
Okay.
And then it's that way.
I am, well, I'm feeling brave, so I'm going to dash. So then I have 16 feet more movement. Let's see. Can I see him upstairs? No? I got him.
Yes, you can see him. Where would he be? I guess he's technically about here.
Okay.
And
I'm
there
gonna
are
stop.
2 of these Zhentarim up there. Yep. Okay. Byleth.
I'll dash.
Mm-hmm.
Um.
The bloodlust is strong.
Hmm. I think I can get to about here. Or can I wait? I can't go over this, right?
Huh?
I can't go over this.
Can you jump? Can you jump that far? It's a
Probably
stairwell
not.
down.
Okay, then I'll just stand here.
Or you can go around it, or through
Yeah,
them.
I don't have enough movement, I think.
Okay. All right, Charlotte.
I'm going to Misty Step up to the door.
Okay, you
Oh, wait,
still
no,
have to
actually,
roll
I'm
a
not going
d20 then. Yeah.
I'm not going to do that, actually. I'm going to
Okay.
dash.
What a horrible way to die, setting off a fireball, and then everybody's out of the room, and nobody even notices that you're dying.
Dash up to here, which puts me outside in the hallway. Yes. And then from there, I've still got 30 more feet of movement. Oop, it's here, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Here. And then, yeah, then I'll Misty Step. Just behind Byleth, I guess.
Okay. All right. Yvonne has to go, and I suspect you guys are not going to catch him, but it was close. I'm going to just wrap this up real quick. Cracker, you can't do anything other than run, right?
Yeah, I'm just running.
Okay. How far can you get?
I can get 80 feet. Normally, I can dash further.
How far can you get and you can still do one javelin attack, I suppose.
Yeah, I can get to probably like, hold on.
Here,
Thank you.
here,
Thank you.
here, here,
Yep.
here,
Yep.
here. You'd have
80.
to get up. You'd have
Yeah,
to
I
get
have
up to
to-
at least here to be able to attack him.
Well,
realistically.
with the dash, you can actually go straight to him.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
of the
80
haste.
times 2. Yeah, because of the
Yeah,
haste.
no. I'm not disputing. I'm just measuring it out. So you need to be able to cover this distance, right?
And then around
To
the
get
bend
to be able to attack him
upstairs.
even with the javelin. So you can do all that, I suppose, and still have your attack action.
Yeah.
She can get right up to him and have a
Okay.
normal attack.
A normal attack with my great axe? Where is it?
That's going to
There he is.
be... Yeah,
She has
but
160 with dash.
okay. All right. Go ahead.
And a one swingy.
No, you'll be able to do 2. You can do your full regular action.
Oh no, sorry. I was just indicating I am doing a one swingy.
Okay.
Oh
No.
And another one. Oh no!
What?
You're so excited that you caught up to him.
Hey man. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, everybody. I do have to go though.
Yeah. So just so you know, so Zanice is not going to be able to get there fast enough. On his turn, he's going to polymorph into a giant flying bird and take off. Cracker, you get one last swing.
12.
And he just flies off.
Crap.
I still have
and-
magic missile.
Hate to admit.
Yes. Yes, you still
But
have
we can do
magic
that
missile. But it's
next
a large flying dinosaur, so it's not going to bring him down.
No, the concentration.
Maybe the concentration would finish him. So we'll pick that up next week. But thank
Yep.
you very much, everyone. And sorry we ran over.
That's
It's
okay.
a close one. You might still get them. There's still there's still like a 5% chance. Well
Yep.
done.
Yeah.
Well done, everyone.
chance.
And yeah, I'll see you guys next Sunday.
Yeah,
Thank you for the
Yeah.
Well done.
Alright.
Okay.
Thank
Take
Bye-bye.
care.
fun.
See ya.
Okay.
Bye.
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 Take care.
Bye.